So resignation is a very powerful virtue. Why is it so powerful? Because it is so easily and frequently accessible. Let me ask you a question. How often do you find yourself on a daily basis in a situation that you cannot control? Be it traffic, be it waiting online, be it a problem with your credit card or your communications with others or misunderstand. This is something that happens often every day. That is, difficulties that we cannot control. Every difficulty you cannot control is an occasion to exercise resignation. Now, does this mean we ought to embrace and agree with every difficulty that occurs with us? No, it does not mean that. The church teaches that there is such a thing called fraternal correction. Take an extreme example, Jesus in the marketplace. So if someone does something wrong to our neighbor, we don't simply say, okay, we agree with it, and we resign ourselves to let them continue abusing our neighbor. No. We accept what we cannot change without agreeing with it. Understand the distinction? We can accept things we cannot change without agreeing with them if they are evil. I refer you, if you have any problems with this teaching, to the book, The Dialogue of Divine Providence, written by St. Catherine of Siena, dictated by God to her. Jesus tells of Catherine, and so does God the Father, that if she sees someone committing a mortal sin, right, and she, in her heart, believes it's a mortal sin, she is not to judge the person, that is, judge their motives, their intentions, but to pray with warm tears for their conversion. And in praying for their warm conversion, they are both resigning themselves to the sinfulness of that person without agreeing to it. Follow me? We can see something wrong, whether it's in television, whether it's with politics, with lewd, promiscuous entertainment, whether it's through bad language, taking the Lord's name in vain on almost every movie or film you see today. We cannot control these things, but we can offer them up. We can, for every, let's say, blasphemy that's said, offer up an I love you, Jesus, in reparation. So we're not agreeing with this, but we're accepting something we cannot change. And we're transforming that into something good. That's resignation. It doesn't mean lying back and allowing someone to walk over you like a doormat. Because remember, nowhere in the scripture or in the catechism will you ever find it written that we are created to be a doormat. Nobody is. We are, on the contrary, created with dignity. And no human being can take that away.